Hey, what up everybody? It's an exciting day in Shadowverse as a new expansion just released today. So what we're gonna do is open some packs. Oh, it feels so good. I've been excited all week for this. And they actually gave us 10 free packs with the launch, so this should be pretty good. I got about, looks like 130 packs? Maybe 130, we'll see. But let's do our daily pack, see what kind of shit we get. Nothing too exciting yet. We'll take a look at all these cards later. We're just gonna open the packs. Let's get our 10 free packs out of the way. I'm really looking for all the Swordcraft cards, of course, the new ones, especially Cinderella. If I could get a playset out of these packs, I would be excited, because then I wouldn't have to craft them. There's also a new Swordcraft card that does like 3 damage and 6 on if you have an ambush target. I need 3 of those as well. This is a good card too, man. This right here, it's got Bane on Evolve, can attack 2 times a turn. That's pretty crazy for a 3-drop. What do we get here? Dragon Craft card. Let's see here. I hear a lot of people talking about this card. That's that's pretty nuts. It's got a lot of potential, I think. It could be very, very crazy. This is the Swordcraft card I was talking about right here. This is probably going to replace whole Soul Swing, I would say, in most Swordcraft decks. Got some golds here. Got a Bloodcraft card. That's kind of interesting. I feel like Bloodcraft is going to be really fucking good this expansion. They got a lot of good shit. This card looks cool. Alright. No legendaries yet. Lethal Blade. This is a Bloodcraft card. That, it's interesting how it's worded. But, it can actually clear board. Yeah. Actually, like, when they attack, they deal 3 damage to themselves. You do that to your enemies monsters. They kill themselves. Odette. This one along with Odile are interesting cards as well. Odile's this one right here. They like summon each other to opposite sides of the field and evolve themselves. It's kind of crazy how that works. This is an interesting card too. Basically, you could use it to kill anything with at least 5 attack. It's almost like a Dragoon Scyther. For, you know, bigger minions. This is an interesting card for Forcecraft. Got one more pack to open. And there we go. No legendaries, but there's plenty more to come. So we're definitely going to get some. We'll do definitely 10 at a time here. We've been grinding all month. So we can open as many of these packs as possible with rupees. I was able to get to 6,000 a couple days ago. This is another Swordcraft card that's very interesting. You could use this on something like Grimnir. Grimnir will become a 4/7, and then it becomes a commander. Like there's some potential there for sure. And we got this card right here. It just looks funny. Where are the legendaries? There we go. Oh, that's really nice, because I was actually looking for one of these too. This is like Heavenly Aegis for Swordcraft almost. Except it can be damaged with, you know, by battle or effects. So I'm glad I pulled. I was looking for at least one or two of him too. Another one of those. So, got one legendary. Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about, boys. We got us a Cinderella. Now we just need an animated Cinderella. That would be fucking good. 3 packs in a row. And we already have 3 Swordcraft legendaries. Oh, I thought we were going to go four in a row there. But another Swordcraft card. That's pretty interesting too, but it costs 5. There's a lot of cards that cost 5 in Sword that are too good. Here's another new Swordcraft card that costs 5. I've mostly looked at Swordcraft cards over the other classes because, as you know, Swordcraft is usually my main class. We got another legendary here. This is another card that I feel could be pretty nuts. That like there's a lot of potential here. A little too much potential, I feel. I don't know. There could be a lot of crazy combos with this card right here. But that's 4 legendaries so far. It's amazing the first 10 packs that were free gave you nothing, but the others that I spent rupees on give me stuff. This is another card that's kind of interesting. It's can attack 0/5, but then if you evolve it, it can attack, and it becomes a 10/10, but it gets destroyed at the end of the turn. It's an interesting 3-drop that you could evolve the next turn and go face with. Unless, of course, they put a ward up. You know, if they have a ward up, you clear the ward. But it's got some potential to be pretty crazy for a class that doesn't need to be crazy anymore. That's it right there, boys. Alright, let's keep going. I would like to get 2 more Cinderellas, just so I don't have to crap any of them. Yeah, there's some gold cards. There's the 1 gold card that's Swordcraft that summons 3 minions that are neutral, which I feel will be really good for neutral craft Sword. Which I don't think I've pulled one of those yet. Yeah, I pulled a lot of these things. That's not very good. Other Swordcraft Gold is this one, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how much use it will be. It is a vanilla 2-drop, but if you evolve it, becomes a 4/4. You destroy an enemy for another allied neutrals in play. You could play Grimnir, I suppose, and then play this on turn 4. Evolve it, kind of like Lyriel. You know, you could clear something and then destroy something. It's interesting. I think it's a good tech option if you're running a neutral. And we got the Bloodcraft Legendary, one of the Bloodcraft Legendaries here. This is also a very interesting card because for the remainder of the match you will not gain a play point, but you will instead draw a card and deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. And you can, from what I've read, you could actually stack these together. Say you play all 3 of them in your deck, and so it's 3 cards and 3 damage to your enemy leader a turn at the cost of not gaining play points. In Vengeance Blood, you know, after you drop, get to turn 6 anyway, you're not really per se needing extra play points. So it's an interesting card for sure. I pulled one of these earlier. This fucking card, dude. Right. Some more bronze stuff. We'll definitely take a look at a lot of this stuff later. The bronze stuff especially. There's some interesting bronze cards, but I won't focus too much on those. What was this one? Oh, this was this is the one that removed the clash after you destroy a follower. Another one of these cards for sword. I bet that card looks awesome animated. So this is packs 31 through 40 here. What was it? 5 legendaries now? 5 legendaries out of 30 packs. That's not too shabby. Ooh, and we got another legendary. This is a Dragoncraft legendary. Destroy all other allied followers. For each one destroyed, put a random follower that costs more than the destroyed follower from your deck into play. I don't know how viable this is, but someone's gonna think of a deck with this card, and it's gonna be bananas, I feel. But until someone does, it's kind of it's like Dragon's version of Neff, I guess. It's kind of weird. But I think someone will think of something that will break that card. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Havencraft cards. Until the start of next turn, your leader cannot receive more than 3 damage at a time. That's not too bad. But I don't know what kind of Haven decks would run that. This is actually pretty cool because, you know, the older Levy, you know, this is supposedly him as a, you know, young adult, you know, but this one is actually pretty good too. You know, it does 3 damage just straight up, and then Earthright deals 3 damage to all enemies instead. So he's a vanilla, or he's a 4/4 on 6. So I think that'll see some play. There's a lot going on this card. Put a Conjure Guardian into your hand, which is the where'd it go? The Summon a Guardian Golem spell. Put 2 more in your hand. You can enhance it for 6 to put 3 in your hand, and then you can Earthright it as well to subtract 1 from the cost of all the ones in your hand, which makes you get 3 Conjure Guardians that all cost 1, and that's pretty good. That the Earthright Golem deck might be even more annoying than I've seen it be. But I definitely think Earthright is a deck that needs more support. So we got another one of the Bloodcraft legendaries here. This is the 5-cost Council of Card Knights. Summon a Club Soldier, which is a 1/3 Storm. Summon a Heart Guardian, which is a 1/3 Ward, and a Spade Raider, a 1/3 Bane on 5. So for 5, you get 3 minions that have decent stats, you know, and they all Ward, Storm, and Bane. You know, that's a really good card, especially if you're trying to build something like Neutral Craft. Rapunzel. I forget what class. That was a neutral card. Can't attack when played or at the start of your turn, but whenever another one your followers attacks, this can then attack until the end of the turn. It's got a pretty beefy stat line for a 3-drop. You drop it on 3, it's probably not gonna die. You're gonna have to extend a lot of resources to clear this on 4, if someone drops it. So the bladed hedgehog for sword. Which, this and like something like Vagabond Frog, you just boost this stuff up, man. Like 1-3 on 2. That's like Urius. But and if you like start clearing their board, like if you're fighting a shadow deck, man, and you start clearing their board, this thing could get beefy pretty quick. Goblin leader, summon a goblin at the end of your turn. So basically, you drop it on 3 and you get 2 1/2s. Not too shabby. Some support for Alana. Alana's a deck I wish would never come back. Go away forever. Alright. Jabber, so we got 2 legendaries in those 10 packs. So that's 7. Is that 7? 7 in 40 packs. Let's keep the train going, guys. Oh man, like this is boss right here, man. I got 3 of that guy, 2 Cinderellas. All I need is 1 Cinderella. See, I told you guys this card would look badass animated. Things are feeling good right now, man. So that means, at worst, I'm only gonna have to craft 1 Cinderella. Dead Morose. This card is, I don't know, like, it's healing for Shadowcraft, I guess. You destroy a bunch of shitty skeletons. But, like, are you going to play it over Cerberus? It's got a beefy stat line. That stat line on 5, because an evolved Cerberus is a 5/5, so I don't know. You could play it, like, as a vanilla 5-drop and not destroy anything. And it's a 5/7. I don't know. That could be pretty crazy. Lion Champion. What does this do? Neutral card Warriors. Whenever this follower is attacked, so it becomes a 5/6. That's interesting. Snowfield Warrior. Whenever this follower's history. I don't know. I don't play Forest enough to know if that's really that good. It doesn't jump off the page at me. So we'll take a look at some of these other cards. This card, they're coming to like a D1 there. I don't know about this card. Put 2 fairies in here. I mean, I guess if you're running some kind of tempo force, this could be good. But I'm not sure about that. This is Forestcraft. Yeah, I saw this. This is a vanilla 2-drop. But if you play it, you add 1 to the number of cards played. So basically, you drop this for 2 and 2 cards played. I don't know. And I'm glad. When I originally reading this card, if you like, I'm glad they thought of this beforehand. Whenever an allied follower is destroyed, your turn to summon a ghost. But then I guess ghosts aren't ever destroyed. When an allied follower is destroyed, I mean, you could combo this with like that 1 Shadowcraft card that makes everything get destroyed. I'm glad they thought of this beforehand though, because like if you could just infinitely summon ghosts, that would be fucking stupid. So I'm glad they have some kind of foresight with that card. We got an animated bladed hedgehog. Look at this badass right here. I just realized he's eating the sword, like the like sharp end of the sword. What are you doing, bro? Sonic the Hedgehog is eating a sword. This card looks interesting. This card is hot garbage though. Why would you? I don't know, but like rune. I guess anything to get away. I don't know. That card's hot garbage. Eagle Man. This card just screams America. Right here. If you were gonna make an America deck, this is the card right here, dude. Look at this dude. America all the way, man. Alright. Alright, so that's what was that, 9? Or was it 9 legendaries? I've already lost count, man. 10 more, let's go. Need that third Cinderella. This is 9 drop. I don't like. It doesn't even gain stats when it evolves. I don't know. Why would anybody run this in a dragon deck? Just run. They're gonna run a neutral. This is an interest. Like this, I guess this helps the neutral crafting along. I don't know. There's a lot of neutral stuff in this set. That's kind of hit or miss for me. I got another Hero of Antiquity. That's 4 of them. I don't really need 4 of them, but I will take the vials, I suppose. I'm glad I got another one of these right here. We've gotten a lot of these cards. I haven't really looked at it. Change the neutral into the Shadowverse. Huh. I don't know. I don't know about this card. Why wouldn't you just run, what is it, Call of the Dead or something? And just, I guess because, I don't know. It has potential. But, you know, just look at this dude's face. That's all you need to know. Eagle Man. Beauty and the Beast. This card would probably look pretty cool animated. This is a Forcecraft legendary. Gain +2/+2 if you have at least 5 cards in your hand, which, I mean, when does Forcecraft not have more than 5 cards in their hand? Especially, like, if you're running, like, a Roach setup, which is, like, the only viable Force deck. Gain resistance to damage and destruction from spells if you have at least 3 neutral cards in hand. That part is kind of weird. But, I mean, you're most likely going to drop this, and it's going to be a 7/8. And then it evolves into a 9/10 at 6. So this card's, I think this card's pretty good. I think people will definitely find a use for that. I should have looked at the other gold. I'm sure we will get another gingerbread house. I don't know. I hate Runecraft. Runecraft should just go die. Eagle Man. Alright. Ooh. Got us an animated Maisie, which is pretty cute, I must admit. Fairy Diver? Holy Diver? Whenever an ally fighter comes into play, go to +1 in Storm. But, like, you drop this, and it's not gonna live. It's a 3/3. So, like, you drop it, and then it could be cleared with, like, Zombie Party. The new Swordcraft spell deals 3 damage. Like, it ain't gonna live a turn. So even if you drop this, and the next one you drop 5 fairies, or you can only drop 4, but, you know, but it's not gonna live to be useful. Dragoncraft Ward, gain +4 till the end of the turn if Overflow is active. So that's 5/4. 5/4 ward until the end to the turn? Oh, it's Clash. Huh. That's interesting. It's a decent 3-drop. Yeah, I just realized that this card is the princess kissing the prince Toad. I didn't know that at all. I never saw it till now. Alright, Flower Princess. Is this what Spiderweb Imp is from? Like, I don't know. Just making shit up. Beauty and the Beast. So that was 2 more legendaries. I think it's 11. So we got 10 more rupee packs here. I'm gonna start blowing through these real quick. See what we can get. Oh, another Shield of the Flame animated. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about, people. Ooh. So this is a Shadowcraft legendary. The Corpse Lord of Woe. Which looks fucking disgusting. That looks pretty cool. This would probably be a cool animated card. Can't attack. At the start of your turn, use Necromancy 6. Evolve this follower. Evolved, it can attack and it gains last words. Summon a Corpse Lord of Woe. Comes with Mordecai at 4 if it's evolved. But you have to have 6 shadows or manually evolve it. And it doesn't gain any stats. So it probably has uses, but 6 necromancy is a pretty beefy cost. Maybe it'll get people away from fucking playing Ektar, but I doubt that. That's the Havencraft card, and then the Master Mage Levi. Another Council of Card Knights, awesome. Another explosion. I'm gonna have like 7,000 explosions by the end of this video. This is a really cool looking animated card there. Got another legendary. Fairy Dragon is Forcecraft legendary. That's got 04, 2-drop 04. Ward. Add 0 to this follower's attack. This value equals the number of allied fairies that have been destroyed during this match. So you don't play this on 2. You play it on like 10 after you've tempoed about 10 fairies, and then this is probably your win condition. Because it could get pretty beefy. But I mean, it's only going to have 4 health. Unless you evolve it. But, that's so easy to get through. You're going to summon this, late in the game. And it's going to die to some kind of shitty minion. And you're going to feel pretty shitty when your 11-4 dies to some shit fucking minion. Another explosion. That's 13 legendaries. Let's delve into these crystals, I suppose. Let's keep this train going. Another explosion. Just what I always wanted. Every pack must come with explosion. This card is interesting for Dragoncraft. Recover 1 evolution point if Overflow is active for you, which, when is Overflow not active for Dragoncraft anymore? And then they have also this tutor. But then like he can search for himself, and that's kind of jank, I don't know. Getting all these vials, bros. What has this got, like That seal on his chest, I never noticed that until now. That dude looks funny. I don't think I've pulled one of these. I don't even know what it does. Or that follower attacks enemy follower. Just oh, it's what is this? What is that card? Is that Medusa that does this? That's interesting. Princess Snow White. This is the Havencraft legendary. Summon a Princess Snow White and evolve it. Then remove all effects on this follower. So this card is really weird to me. It only becomes a 2/3 when evolved. So it dies, it summons itself, and then it evolves. But does it lose like this part of the last word it's unevolved? Or does it... See, I don't know how it works. Does it forever summon itself like Mordecai? I have to like look at that closer. But another legendary. And then this is the other Odile Black Swan and Odette White Swan. They're in different classes too. This is the Odette is in, I think, Havencraft or something. That's 14 legendaries. Oh, that's 15. Another Corpse Lord of Woe, though. Not exactly what I'm looking for. We got some... I don't think I've seen this card yet. Destroy an enemy follower amulet against Storm of Vengeance. Okay, this card is stupid for Vengeance Blood. They don't need to be getting anything else that gets fucking Storm. And then you could just remove a fucking... like an amulet or something with Ward. I don't know, this card is dumb. Vengeance Blood is going to be stupid. That card's going to not, you know, make it any kind of fair. I hope you all have your Bloodcrap decks ready. Ooh, our first animated legendary is an Alice, Wonderland Explorer. I was also kind of looking for this card too. That is sexiness right there. But it's a neutral card. Give +1/+1 to all allied neutral followers in your hand and in play. So this card is gonna be awesome, I feel, in any kind of deck, as long as they're, you know, neutral followers. That looks fucking amazing. Not even mad. That is awesome. Is that 15? 15 or 16? I think it's 15. Another Into the Looking Glass. Another explosion. Because we can't get enough explosions. Alright. Awesome. Let's keep this train going. Dragon Sculpture. I don't remember what that does. That stupid card. Like I said, that card Trust me, that card's gonna be done. Hold on to your anus, cause incoming. I don't think we've gotten this card yet. Dragon card. Oh, we did that. That was like one of the earlier cards we got. Okay, yeah. Forest Craft. Our third Council of Card Knights. That's nice. So we don't have to craft any of those. So far, it's looking like we might only have to craft a Cinderella. I think I pulled some Phantom Cats earlier. Yeah, yeah. Alright, another Princess Snow White. I just have to read up on that card to make sure I know how it works. It's written weird, I don't know. So that's 2 more legendaries. Is that 2 or 1? I don't even remember. Maybe it was 1. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so that's 1 more. So that's like 16 or 17? We'll do a count at the end of the pack pull here. Give me my Cinderella. I want it. I want the Cinderella. I'm trying to think of what the other, or no, the other neutral legendary was that. We pulled it. What was the name of it? I forget the name of it. It's that 10 cost that like makes a neutral card and another card 0 cost, and then discards the rest of your hand. Our third Corpse Lord of Woe. Woe is me. Oh, I missed these 3. They aren't anything special. Skeleton Ogre. I just use. Okay, that's awful. I guess. See, like that makes me think like all these high cost necromancy effects. Maybe think they're trying to make you use Minth, the legendary from Tempest of the Gods. That removes necromancy cost, but then like you got to protect that card, and it's never protected. Got about, what was that, 20 more packs to go. Let's make this happen, boys. Let's make it happen. Ooh. This looks pretty cool animated, I must say. I think this is the better one. Like to play, because you summon the opposite one to your opponent's side of the field. And then Odette, when it's evolved, does 2 defense, restored 2 defense to all allies? I don't know. But if you're gonna run one in your deck, it would be the Shadowverse. I don't think we've actually pulled this card yet. But again, Havencraft has enough problem with board presence, like a bunch of amulets just sitting there, that I feel like adding another amulet is just gonna make things harder. I want an animated old man and old woman. That's what I want. I think this is the one we skipped and didn't look at before. It was a neutral card. Draw a card, give 1/1/1 to another allied follower. Like, my initial reaction is this could go good in sword, but it costs 5. And you're not going to run it over our Luminous Mage or anything else. So for the one class that needs card draw, they're not helping them out there. What do we pull? Like one legendary in this pack of 10? Was it the... Did I get the corpse lord? Is that what I got? My mouse is like sticking or something. Alright. Well, here we go, boys. Got 10 packs to go. I'm lying. We're gonna do the 8 packs after. We're gonna spend all our budget there. This caterpillar card looks fucking weird. Eagle Man. I don't think I've pulled one of these yet. I probably have, but start your turn. That's at least 6 play points from your deck into play. So Bloodcraft card. I look at this card and I see Dragoncraft. I don't see Bloodcraft. That's interesting. You know, cause I don't know. Where's my third Cinderella? That's all I want, boys. That's all I want. And an animated old man and old woman. But I'll take the Cinderella, and I'll call it even. Come on, game. Did we... There we go. Oh, yeah. Got a set of 3, boys. Well, there we go. Last packs, boys. Let's see what we can get. I need that animated old man and old woman. But it'll probably be like Luminous Mage was last set. I will pull every animated card besides a Luminous Mage. Like this card. Like, I'm not even going to use this card. Destroying enemy for 3. I mean... I don't know. What we got? Come on. Give me one more legendary. Nope, just more explosions. Everyone's favorite egg card. Come on, bros. Give me your energy. Nope. Aw. I almost got like an all silver pack though. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's check out that final count, people. Got ooh, they like changed this up or something. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We pulled how many packs was it? I already forgot. It was 7. Was it like 148? That's not too bad. I'm very pleased with the fact that I got, you know, all 3 of her. I got 4 of him. You know, gonna have to liquefy one of them, but unfortunately. And then this right here, man. I'll probably have to craft a couple of her, but the fact that I got one of her animated is pretty fucking awesome because it looks fucking gorgeous. But that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content, and like the video if you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a great day.